I'm struggling to like break it down because it's more than just about gentrification. It's about people. It's about community. It's about Black community. It's about the different people in the Black community and how we all intersect and how we, grow as a community. For me, that's like the primary tenet of this play. It's really just an investigative and I remember described this to him when we first met, and I believe he agreed. It just feels very tender in its approach, which is an important word for me. Well, it starts from the text. It always starts from the text. I have a very, initially very, I find them to be like imagination activators, but like on paper, it's really dull. And I looked through the script. My teacher my many teachers taught me different ways of going about it. But, going through the script, looking at what's good for me, what's bad for me, what do people say about me, what do I say about myself, that kind of thing, seeing what the actions of the play are, like what actually happens, not like, I'm going to just like, what do you do? What do you do? And what is your response to this? What are your response to this? What's your response to this? And from there, you can get like a real cogent analysis of what's actually going on with this person. But it's always guided by the text, because if you're just doing things for the sake of doing it, it's bad acting. The people, always it starts with the people, because there have been projects that I initially passed on, and then I had a meeting that I was like, I have to do this. Almost without fail, those particular projects are the projects that have led to other projects or deep relationships with the filmmakers or, directors of the theater, or whatever it is. So it starts with the people. Obviously, the project, I like it. I prefer it if it felt, useful. Like, does this feel useful in any way? How will this impact people? Even if it is like, this is going to be a lot of fun. I think fun is necessary, but it always has to have something that feels really juicy and like pertinent to society. And then character, it's nice to play an interesting character, of course. This is what first came to mind. Grandmaster Flash.
Now, I don't know how he knows exactly when to do it, but the moment one finishes, bang, he flips the mixer. He goes on and on.
I remember being so terrified, having no rhythm, no idea how to touch a turntable. And I'm playing Flash. He's teaching me, Grandmaster Flash is teaching me how to, use the decks. And one day he turns to me and he's like, yo, you gonna be able to do this, man? Because I was so bad. And I told him, I was like, oh, Flash, don't worry. It's going to be fine because, I'm an actor and I'm just working it out. And I was telling him the truth. I'm just working it out, but this is not, even if I had to perform it later today or tomorrow, I wouldn't, this is growing pains. Don't worry about it. Inside though, I was like, oh, because it's like this dude I'm playing is worried about my portrayal based on how whack I am on the turntables. That was a difficult one. It was a lot of stress. The only thing that came to mind, and this is not even true, is Lion King. We watched The Lion King a lot as a kid. We watched Lion King a lot. I don't know if I could quote any movie more than that, word for word, but I got a lot of that in the Rolodex for sure.